Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Vols will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
And he's got it again. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find room. It's ETN. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The Dogs pick up enough for a first down here. Hand off to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the set.
Important second down play coming up.
Easy. Listen. Gotcha.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Dawgs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
15-yard penalty. The offense gets closer to the goal line. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That's caught. It's Brazil. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Volunteers with first and 10 here.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dawgs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On first and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Speck. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The Dawgs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. Grab behind the line, it's McCoy. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Lovett. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Young. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the ready.
Second down after that previous play.
Squirrel, squirrel. Cricket.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Young. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Send the back in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He eludes the rush. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Ayamaleva. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Thornton. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. The Vols will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly, 2
Handoff heading left. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion now from the tight end. He'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Okay, ready?
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Easy.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Dawgs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to pass. It's Beck. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking for some space. It's ETN. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Dawgs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Off the play fake on first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. On the ground, it's Sampson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. The Volunteers will have to kick it away. Returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And here's the handoff. Powering through. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Loss of 2. Now, fourth down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. To the air. It's Beck. Finds his man. Has the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down. They elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the runner takes off to his right.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Hands off to the left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a cruel route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him?
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a and with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Dawgs will bring their punt team on the field now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thornton.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are late in the game. He needs to continue.
Touchdown, Dawgs. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Caught near the sticks. It's Young. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've got to gain some yardage to get in better field goal position here. How efficient can they be? How much risk will they take? Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.